3 days ago, I was told that Ashish, you have to come up here. Suming wants you to talk about passion at work. And the first reaction was, no ways, not me. Go and get someone else because I've never done this before. But it was Suming, so I can't say no. I have to do something. So that day, I went back home. At home, I've got a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old daughter. My 12-year-old is a public speaker already. I went up to her room and I said to her, Inaya, Dad has been asked to speak in front of 300 people. And her reaction was, so? I said, what do you mean? You don't even know what it means to me. And she said, tell me that. I said, I've never spoken. And honestly, while I'm talking, I can hear my heartbeat. That's the reaction of talking in front of so many people. So she turned her back and she left the room. But before she left the room, she said to me, Dad, don't be a chicken. I really don't know what that means to be a chicken. But before she left, she said, Dad, you never drop us to school and you never come and listen to my debate. Mom does. You go every morning to the office. Just go and tell your people all about that. And that thing actually gave me a reason to dig deep and think, what exactly is it that gets me out of my bed every morning and gets me to the work? And I think I've come up with 3, and I may be wrong, but these are the 3 things that I thought is probably my passion that gets me to the work. Number 1 is the skill, number 2 is the experience, and number 3 is attitude. We all have skills, we all been to uni, we all have degrees. But after a certain time in life, the experience and attitude can only come at work with the people who you work and the people around us, and especially the leadership, which I'll come back to in the end. So, and just to give you a few examples, what is passion for me? I'm the one who likes things started at work. I'm the one who goes out to the people and I talk about my work. Sometimes exaggerated a little bit, but in return, you guys tell me about your work, and that gives me a lot of clue how you do your things so successfully. That adds a value to me. Number 3 is the attitude. I always call workplace an institution of learning, and learning starts from listening. And I'm a very keen listener. You'll mostly see me quietly sitting in the meeting room and just listening to the people around. And the reason is because I'm the selfish one. I'm the one who's learning the most in the room, by just being quiet in the room. So these were the main 3 things. And just to elaborate, just another 2 more minutes on the leadership. I've been very fortunate in the last 2 or 3 years that I've been reporting to a manager, John O'Mara. Under his leadership, I've been polished, if you ask me, the word is polished. And I just want to frame it into my sports hobby. Assume all of you in the room, you love rowing the boat. And I come to you and I give you the boat, the best boat in the world, with all the gadgets on the boat, probably the paddle made up of gold, and I drop you in the middle of the ocean, and I say, see you later. That's what happens most of the time. You might start with the passion, wow, the boat, the gadgets, the paddle, and you might start pumping in. But sooner or later, maybe 2 days later, 3 days later, 4 days later, your passion will start to die. And you might ask the question, where exactly am I heading and where exactly I want to be? And that's where the good leadership comes into the play. Once the leader sets up a goal for you, you know you have to sail 4 kilometers from here. Then the leader comes and tells you, you're already halfway, Ash, you just need to go a little bit further. You're doing all right, you are on the focus, you are on the track. And that's a good leadership. So I just want to thank in the end John O'Mara, who's not here, but under his leadership, I really got polished and I got the vision and the focus. Thank you very much.